Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Sushantreddy. Every week I present my life lessons in sales, human psychology and wealth creation from an entrepreneur's perspective. In the last episode, I talked about the linear prediction fallacy. We usually visualize a world that is very similar to the one that we are living in right now. And this makes us project our future as an extension of our past and the present. We discussed that this thinking either makes us miss huge opportunities or ignore hidden mines in our lives. We also discussed the suckers investing model where we predict a bull run and invest at a high, and then we predict a bear run and exit at a low. Linear prediction is usually a double whammy in a cyclical environment. We plotted time versus outcomes and said that for long periods of time, things change incrementally and some rare event happens and there is a sudden huge shift. The reason linear prediction fares so badly over a long horizon is that most of the change in long term is not attributable to the incremental changes but to those rare sudden changes. Say in this chart, if sudden shift S1 and S2 are almost half as much as the total change, then you're likely to have 100% prediction error. Herein lies the crux of this fallacy. The magnitude of change caused by 99% of events that follow a linear pattern is comparable to the change caused by those 1% events. Since we predict future correctly 99% of the time, we tend to fall in a trap of believing in linear projections even when we realize that such projections could lead to 100% prediction error.
A big example of this is the equity markets. If you plot the average yearly return over the 20 years span from 1996 to 2015, you get a 8.2% annualized return. If you were invested for 20 years every single day, that is 250 trading days per year multiplied by 20, just 5,000 days, a $1 invested in 1996 would end up being $4.84 in 2015. If you stayed invested for 4,990 days and just missed the 10 best days in the market, your annualized return would drop from 8.2% to 4.5%. Your $1 invested in 1996 is worth $2.4 in 2015. Just missing 10 days in 5,000 days, that is 0.2% of the trading days, you end up losing 50% of your return. This is the crux of linear fallacy. This chart alone should make us ignore every single security analyst on CNBC wearing a suit and a tie with a finance MBA from a Wharton or a Chicago. Best bet is to go by your old uncle's wisdom of not timing the market but staying invested for long periods of time.
So why do we fall into the 99% trap even when we realize the outcomes can create huge prediction errors? In my view, there are three reasons. One, we tend to have short memories. Mother Nature has intentionally designed us to have short memories. Maybe this helps us get out of bad experiences, depressive thoughts much faster. The downside of having short memories is that we never analyze anything over a longer time horizon, say 5 to 10 years. We enjoy booze parties with friends over weekends without understanding the long-term degradation to our liver. We enjoy buying things in the short term without understanding the long-term power of compounding or investing. As we have seen in this previous chart, shorter your horizon, more is the predictive power of a linear model. The model gets exposed only when you take long horizons. In long horizon, you tend to have some big disruptive events that totally make the linear prediction model useless. Second reason, the world around us is increasingly trying to be predictable. Your workplace works every weekday from 9 to 5. The football season happens every year, starts at the same month and ends at the same month. Your bank expects a mortgage payment on the first of every month. You expect your salary to be credited on the first of each month. You expect your pizza to be delivered within 30 minutes. The world is constantly optimizing to make things predictable. But in this over-optimized world, a disruptive event creates chaos because nobody knows how to handle such disruption. Third reason is education. And I think this is the biggest culprit. Formal education is inversely proportional to the openness of our minds to new ideas. More formally educated a person is, lesser is he or she open to ideas or options. If you plot predictability with exposure to ideas, you will see that the person who's most predictable usually has little or no bag of new ideas. Lack of ideas means lack of options, and lack of options means high predictability. In the next episode, I'll talk about how to protect ourselves from linear prediction fallacy, and even better, how to take advantage of linear prediction fallacy. Thanks for watching. For weekly videos, you can subscribe to my channel or to my newsletter on sushantreddy.com. Until next time, goodbye and stay safe.